Recent studies show 9 out of 10 cat owners don't understand their cat at all. Why they follow you? Owners think it's love, but it's not always that simple. Why they enjoy petting, then suddenly bite, leaving you confused. And why they climb all over you for no reason. It's not random, it's communication. Your cat is trying to tell you something, but only a few owners truly understand it. I bet by the end of this video, you'll be fluent in your cat's language. Let's start with why your cat scratches and stretches when it sees you. You come home after a long day, you open the door, and your cat, who was apparently napping peacefully, suddenly launches into a full dramatic stretch, claws out, digging into the carpet or the scratching post. You think they just woke up and needed to stretch, but that's only half the story. Yes, cats do stretch to wake up their muscles after resting, but the timing is no accident. When your cat scratches and stretches right when they see you, specifically when you walk in, it's a greeting ritual. A performance, almost. They're saying, I see you, I acknowledge you, you matter enough for me to get up and show you. The scratching also serves another purpose, scent marking. Cats have scent glands in their paw pads. When they scratch, they're leaving their scent on the surface, essentially writing their name. When they do this near you or in front of you, they are marking their space as shared with you. They are including you in their world. And here's the part that will genuinely move you. Behaviorists believe cats often perform this greeting specifically for their favorite person, not for everyone, for you. Now your cat greets you at the door, but what happens when they decide the best place in the entire house is directly on top of you? That next behavior tells you something about how your cat sees you that most owners never fully understand. Why your cat climbs on you. You're watching TV, minding your business, and then without any warning, your cat walks across the room, stares at you for a moment, and climbs directly onto your chest or lap, sometimes stepping on every uncomfortable spot possible on the way up. Then they just sit there, staring at nothing, like you don't exist, but you absolutely do. When your cat chooses to sit on you, not next to you, not near you, but directly on top of you, it's one of the most trust-filled things a cat can do. Your body is warm, your heartbeat is familiar, your smell is the scent of safety. To your cat, sitting on you is the equivalent of a human curling up in the safest, most comforting place they know. But there's a second reason that goes even deeper. Cats also use body heat and physical contact to communicate ownership, not in a possessive way, but in a bonding way. When your cat sits on you, they are also telling every other creature in that house, this human is mine. I chose them. Out of every chair, every warm surface, every cozy corner in your home, your cat chose you. That's not nothing, that's everything. And this level of trust? It doesn't stop when you fall asleep. In fact, what your cat does while you're sleeping is one of the most misunderstood and most quietly beautiful things they will ever do for you. Why your cat watches you sleep. You've probably caught it at some point. You wake up in the middle of the night, turn over, and there's your cat, just sitting there, in the dark, staring directly at your face. Most people find this unsettling. Some people find it terrifying, but the real reason behind it will make you sleep better, not worse. Cats are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. In the middle of the night, when you are at your most still and most vulnerable, your cat's senses are fully activated. And what do they do with all that awareness? They watch over you. Cats in multi-cat households or bonded pairs take turns watching over each other while one sleeps. When your cat watches you sleep, they are doing the same thing. You are their bonded companion. They are standing guard. There's also a comfort element. Your breathing, your heartbeat, your scent. All of these are calming to a cat that is deeply bonded with you. Watching you sleep is, for your cat, like a meditation, a familiar, soothing ritual. You have a protector, a small, fluffy, utterly serious protector who takes their job very, very seriously. But here's what's interesting. Your cat doesn't just protect you from a distance. Sometimes they walk right up to you and do something that leaves a mark. Literally. And the reason behind it is more personal than you'd ever expect. Why your cat headbutts and rubs their face on you. Your cat walks up to you, looks you in the eye, and then pushes their forehead directly into your face, or rubs the side of their face along your leg, your arm, your chin. Some cats do it gently. Some do it like they're trying to knock you over. But every single time, it means the same thing. This behavior is called bunting, and it is your cat marking you, in the most affectionate way possible, as theirs. Cats have scent glands located on their forehead, cheeks, and chin. When they rub these areas on you, they are transferring their scent. They are, in their language, writing their name on you. They are saying, "This person belongs to me. This person is safe. This person is home." Bunting is reserved for trusted individuals. Cats do not headbutt strangers. They do not rub their face on people they don't like. This behavior is exclusive. It only happens with the specific beings a cat has decided to fully accept into their world. If a cat has ever bunted you, a cat that wasn't even yours, consider yourself honored. You passed a test you didn't even know you were taking. Now, your cat marks you with their face as a sign of total acceptance. But there's another moment, one that happens on the floor, usually without warning, where your cat shows you the deepest trust they're capable of, and almost every owner in the world gets it completely wrong. Why your cat brings their belly up, but attacks when you touch it. It happens to almost every cat owner at some point. Your cat rolls onto their back, stretches out, exposes their belly, and looks at you like an invitation. You reach down to pet it, and suddenly you have a cat attached to your hand with both claws and teeth. You feel betrayed, confused, maybe a little hurt. Here's the truth. The belly exposure was never an invitation to touch. It was a display of trust. When a cat shows you their belly, they are showing you the most vulnerable part of their body, the place where vital organs sit closest to the surface. In the wild, exposing the belly is something a cat only does in a moment of complete, total safety. Your cat is showing you that. They feel 100% secure with you, but touching it is a different thing entirely. The belly is also one of the most sensitive areas on a cat's body, and in that same wild instinct, it's the area most cats are programmed to protect. When you reach for it, the reflex kicks in before the trust does. So when your cat shows you their belly, accept it as the compliment it is. Appreciate it. Don't always reach for it. Sometimes the greatest gift is knowing when not to take the thing being offered. Your cat trusts you with their most vulnerable spot, but that same trust also drives a behavior so constant, so daily, that most owners have completely stopped noticing it. That one's next. Why your cat follows you everywhere, even to the bathroom. You get up to make coffee, your cat gets up. You walk to the bedroom, your cat walks to the bedroom. You close the bathroom door, and within 4 seconds, there are 2 tiny paws reaching under. That door like they're trying to break into a vault. You laugh, you call it clingy. But what if I told you that following you isn't clinginess at all? It's one of the most ancient, deeply wired survival instincts your cat has, and it's aimed directly at you. Here's the first reason. Cats are territorial by nature, and in the wild, controlling and monitoring their territory is literally how they stay alive. But here's the part most people miss. Your cat doesn't just see your home as their territory. They see you as part of it, the most important part. Wherever you move in their mind, that becomes the new center of their world. They follow you because ignoring your movements would feel, to them, like leaving the most valuable thing in their territory unguarded. Second reason, and this one is personal. Cats form what behaviorists call attachment bonds. Just like human children who stay close to a parent when they feel uncertain, cats stay close to the one person who makes them feel completely safe. Your cat isn't following you because they have nothing else to do. They're following you because being near you literally lowers their stress. Your presence, your smell, your voice, your movement is their version of calm. Third reason, and this one will surprise you. In multi-cat households in the wild, cats track each other constantly, not out of suspicion, out of care. Following is how cats check on the ones they're bonded with. Your cat trailing you to the kitchen at midnight isn't strange. It's the cat equivalent of texting, "You good?" So, the next time those paws slide under the bathroom door, you're not annoyed. You're protected. You're loved. You're being checked on by a creature that has decided, out of everyone in the world, that you are worth watching over. Now, your cat follows you through the house. But here's the thing. When you actually call them, they don't move. They don't even look at you. And the reason why is one of the most fascinating things science has ever confirmed about cats. Why your cat ignores you. When you call their name, you call your cat's name. Once, twice. You can literally see them right there, and they give you absolutely nothing. No movement, no acknowledgement. You start wondering if your cat secretly dislikes you. They don't. But what's actually happening is more interesting than you think. A study published in Scientific Reports confirmed that cats fully recognize their own names. Brain scans and ear tracking proved it. They hear you, they process it, they know it's them you're calling. They simply choose not to respond. Here's why that matters. Dogs evolved over thousands of years to obey commands because their survival depended on cooperating with humans. Cats domesticated themselves on their own terms and never once surrendered their independence. When your cat ignores you, that isn't rudeness. That is dignity. They heard you. They assessed the situation. They decided the couch won. But here's what this means for every time your cat does come when called. That isn't obedience. That is a choice. A deliberate, voluntary decision made by an animal that had every option to stay exactly where they were. Your cat gets up for you. Out of every option available to them, they choose you. That's not nothing. That's everything. Your cat chooses when to come, but their body, specifically one part of it, never gets to choose. It broadcasts their emotions automatically, whether they want it to or not. And once you learn to read it, you'll never misread your cat again. Why your cat's tail never lies. You look at your cat's face and genuinely cannot read them, but you're looking in the wrong place. A cat's face is controlled and deliberately hard to interpret. The tail is where cats cannot hide a single thing. Every emotion broadcasts in real time through that tail. And once you learn the signals, you will never misread your cat again. Tail straight up, tip curved like a question mark. Pure happiness. Your cat is greeting you with full confidence and trust. That's the cat equivalent of open arms. Tail puffed like a bottle brush. Fear or serious threat. An involuntary reflex to appear larger. See this tail? Give space. Immediately. Tail held low or tucked. Anxiety or discomfort. Something in their environment feels wrong. Tail whipping rapidly side to side. Not contentment. This is irritation. If it starts while you're petting them, stop now. The next message will be less polite. Tail gently wrapped around you. A hug. Deliberate physical affection. Your cat has been broadcasting their emotional state every single day. You just didn't have the decoder. Now you do. Watch the tail. It never lies. The tail shows you how your cat feels in the moment. But what about when they're completely unconscious? When they have no control at all? What happens in your cat's mind when they sleep? The answer is something most owners never think about, and it's remarkable. Why your cat twitches and makes sounds while sleeping. Your cat is completely asleep. Then their paws start moving, running against nothing. Whiskers flicker. A soft chirp fades into silence. Then stillness again. You just watched your cat dream, and what they're dreaming about says something remarkable about their inner world. Cats experience REM sleep, the exact same deep dreaming stage humans experience. The twitching paws are running movements. The sounds are vocalizations connected to whatever their brain is actively playing through. Researchers believe cats dream about their day, hunting sequences, play sessions, interactions with the beings they're most bonded with, which means when your cat's paws are running in their sleep, they're chasing something, and when they make those soft sounds, they might be calling out, to prey, to a playmate, possibly to you. There's no way to confirm it with certainty, but there's also no scientific reason to rule it out. Your cat's brain during sleep is replaying experiences, consolidating memories, reliving moments that mattered. They aren't simply resting. They are living an entire second life inside their own mind, every single night. Your cat dreams, they feel, they process, and when they wake up, sometimes the very first thing they want to do is something so tender, so deliberate, that most owners don't even realize what they're witnessing. That's coming up next. Why your cat licks and grooms you. Your cat settles close and starts licking you, your hand, your hair, sometimes your face, which feels exactly as strange as it sounds. Their tongue is rough, their commitment is total, and they seem entirely unbothered by your confusion. Don't be confused, be honored, because this behavior has a name, and it is one of the deepest social rituals in the entire feline world. It's called allo-grooming. In cat society, it happens exclusively between individuals who share an extraordinarily close bond. Cats groom each other to reinforce connection, to signal safety, and to communicate that the other being belongs to their inner circle, their family. When your cat licks you, they aren't confused about what you are. They know you're not a cat. They're doing it anyway, because their bond with you has crossed from human I tolerate into being I consider my own. You are worthy of being cared for, in the only way they know how to care. The rough texture of their tongue isn't accidental either. Those tiny backward hooks are designed to clean fur and distribute natural oils. Your cat is genuinely, functionally trying to take care of you. It might leave your hand damp and your hair rearranged, but you were just loved in the most honest, ancient way a cat knows. And the final behavior on this list? It's the one that confuses owners the most, because on the surface, it looks like your cat came all the way across the room just to ignore you. But the truth is the complete opposite of what you think. Why your cat sits with their back facing you. Your cat jumps up, walks towards you, and then turns completely around and sits with their back fully facing you. You feel dismissed, like they traveled all the way across the room just to ignore you up close, like a rejection delivered personally. But you have it completely backwards. This isn't dismissal. This is the highest trust your cat can offer. In the feline world, turning your back communicates one thing absolutely. I am not afraid of you. I don't need to monitor you. I trust you so completely that I'm willing to be fully vulnerable in your presence without watching you at all. A cat in the wild never turns their back on a threat. Not once. Exposing your back means believing, with your entire body, that nothing dangerous is coming from that direction. When your cat sits, facing away from you, they are making a declaration. You are safe. You are trusted. You passed every instinctive threat assessment they ran, without you ever knowing you were being tested, and now they can simply exist near you, facing away, completely at peace. You are not being ignored. You are being trusted with your cat's back, and in the language cats have spoken for thousands of years, there is no more honest, more complete, more quietly profound gift they can give you. Here's what I want you to do right now. Go through this list one more time in your head, all behaviors, and for every single one your cat does to you, count 1 point. What's your score? Drop it in the comments. A score of 1 to 4 means your cat likes you. A score of 5 to 8 means your cat genuinely loves you. And if your score is 9, 10, or 11, your cat is obsessed with you. And honestly, you should feel incredible right now. Tell me your number. Tell me which behavior surprised you most. I'm reading every comment, and I will reply.